You want to help people in poor communities? Number one thing you want to do? Get rid of licensing. There are licenses to braid hair, licenses to walk dogs. Why in the hell is that a thing?
Well, it feels like it's worthwhile to have that be a thing.
Not at all. You are completely wrong, and here's why you're wrong.
Okay.
You believe...
As a dog owner, I definitely want someone who would want to have...
No. Let me
Knows
tell
how
you
to
why.
handle an animal?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Then, you know what? I have an idea. Then don't use that person. But why would you stop the person from being
Because they feel
a
like
dog
the
walker?
license makes them...
Well, I didn't say
doesn't.
go prosecute people who don't have it.
That's what licensing is. You see, there's a difference between standards and licensing. If you want to say the government has a standard that it believes is the right standard, and that you have an option to take that standard or not, and take a stamp or not, totally agree.
Got it.
100%
You're
yes.
saying, but the fact that the law exists means that if you try to do it without it,
Bingo.
now you get in trouble.
Who is the person who tries to start a dog walking business or does a hair braiding business? It's someone who's not making a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's someone who either maybe their job went away, maybe they lost, maybe they're a stay-at-home mom, maybe their kids just left the nest, they want to start something new, maybe they have a felony and can't get a job, and we're punishing them. And these are all written for safety, so we can punish. It's not safety, my friend. No, there's no, I know how to handle a dog. None of that exists. Check any of the license. It's just for control.
You mean it exists, but not in their ability to get the license.
Right.
What I'm saying is, if you get a license to walk a dog, you don't have to take a special class to be a dog
You just got to
whisperer.
pay a fee.
You just got to pay a fee.
To not get in trouble.
That's
Gotcha.
correct.
Got it. I hear
Which
you.
is
Same
just
with hair
bribery
braiding.
and it's a barrier
It's
to
a
entry
racket.
for the poor.
It's a racket.
Thank you.
It's
It's
a racket.
another way of raising money. It's law enforcement as a profit center. It's morally wrong. When I was a kid in the Bronx, we had guys who would be on a stoop and gals who would be on a stoop who would braid hair for money. We had gypsy cabs. You didn't have Uber back then. We had gypsy cabs. Guy had his car. He painted one door different color. That's how you knew it was a gypsy cab, because one door was painted a different color. And you get money, he'd drive you around. We had guys who would be out front, and they'd literally be banging out cars. Cars used to be made of metal. So they'd be banging out cars, right? And they'd be repainting cars. They would make money doing that. You can't do that now. You want to help the poor in this state? Get rid of all these unnecessary licensing, all these unnecessary regulations. You'll help them out. They'll start doing what they need to do. How do I know that? I saw it in my community 30 years ago. It will happen again. That's how you help people, not by raising minimum wage. I don't want
Larry,
people at
here's the
minimum
deal.
wage
I like what
jobs.
you're saying, but you can't just yell at Rosenberg all the
I
time.
just did, though.
He
Sorry.
yells at everyone.
Yeah.
He's a yeller. He's a bit of a yeller.
I mean, look, you got a laundry list of things that you got to
By the way,
my
people
God,
like
so
yellers.
many.
Trump's a yeller. Bernie's a yeller.
that?
Look, I'm
We're all
not saying
yellers.
it's a knock. I'm
We're
just
all
saying
yellers.
these are things maybe that's going to help people digest what you're saying. His name is Larry Sharp.
Larry Sharp with an E.
Yeah,
The
Sharp with
stands
there's an E
for
on
electable.
the end. And
forget that.
I salute you, but I do want to warn you, I don't think people are ready to do the work that you're asking them to do. I like you, and I like what you're saying.
Does that mean you're going to vote for me?
Yeah, I might. If you
I
make,
like that.
I
That's what I
might.
wanna hear.
I might.
That's
I
what I
might.
wanna hear.
He's in the
Let's go with I
conversation.
might.
He's in the
I like
conversation.
I probably will because you yell at Rosenberg. I love that.
So I gotta yell
I'm
more.
for
Okay,
that.
gotcha.
I'm for that 100%. I know you're pro marijuana legalization.
Cannabis and hemp legalized, but here's the most important piece when it comes to cannabis and hemp.
This is important, guys. This is the governor
important.
candidate.
Number one thing that's important, we must not over-regulate or overtax. If we over-regulate or overtax, only big business will win.
That's
I
right.
can't tell you enough of that. People say, we got to spend all this money so that we could, take care of the roads. No, we'll take care of roads other ways. Here's what I want to make sure happens. I want to make sure the local farmer who's struggling in New York State, who's a 5 or 7 acre farmer, has a chance at growing hemp or specializing in cannabis. But more importantly, I want to regulate this like onions. I'm not joking, like onions. There are a lot of New Yorkers who have chronic pain. And right now they have 3 options. Option 1, an opioid. And now that's a chance they're going to get addicted. 80% of all our addicts now come out of an FDA-approved prescription. Number 2, they're gonna smoke weed at night in their home, afraid they're gonna get caught. Right? That's gonna happen. That happens. Everywhere I go, someone says that. Larry, I smoke weed at night just so I can get to sleep because of my pain. Or option 3, suffer. I don't like those options. How about instead, you don't have money? I have an idea. Grow your medicine in your backyard. How about that? I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem with that at all. Marijuana is a plant. Grow it if you want to. So yes, absolutely, let it go. I don't have a problem with that at all. Regulate like onions. 100%.
Larry Sharp is his name.
Thanks, Larry.
Libertarian. Give it up for one time.